The Turkish police detained Istanbul's Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu over graft and tourism allegations.
This has, of course, prompted outrage from the opposition, which slammed it as a politically motivated coup. Protests in capital Ankara, with crowds demonstrating against the detention of Mayor İmamoğlu, continued well into the night on Wednesday. Several hundred chanted slogans against President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's government, with police using pepper spray to disperse protesters when they tried to push their way through a police formation. Scattered protests and gatherings also took place in other cities, including Izmir and Trabzon.
Tens of thousands gathered in Istanbul while Republican People's Party CHP leader Özgür Özel addressed crowds near the municipality building. He said President Erdogan had targeted İmamoğlu due to fears of losing to him in the ballots.
Hakimiydi. Dünden beri olan bitenin.
What has been happening since yesterday has a name. Let's give it that name. What has been happening since yesterday is a coup attempt. The March 19 coup attempt.
9 Mart darbe girişimidir.
Now, the mayor's wife called it a targeted political operation aimed at eliminating Turkey's future president.
It is not just Ekrem İmamoğlu who was detained this morning. It is the will of Istanbul, with a population of 16 million, who was detained this morning. The day the government determines its rivals is the day our democracy dies.
What happened here today is not just a coup against the İmamoğlu. This is clearly a civil coup. This is a coup against the entire opposition, a coup against the entire people. The will of our society, our people, was ignored. A coup was made today against a person elected by millions of people. A civil coup was made.
We never accept these things that happened to our Mayor Ekrem. We think it is a complete plot. I think it is an operation carried out to prevent the Republican People's Party's primary elections that we will hold on March 23rd through unfair and unlawful decisions.
CHP leader Ekrem İmamoğlu is President Erdogan's main political rival, and his detention came just days before the party was expected to name him as its candidate for the 2028 presidential election. Hundreds of police joined the pre-dawn raid on his home.
Before being taken away with the authorities, then briefly blocking access to social networks as well, more than 80 people were rounded up early on Wednesday, with some 20 others still sought, most from the CHP.
İmamoğlu is widely seen as the strongest challenger to Erdogan, whose route to the presidency also included 4 years as Istanbul mayor. İmamoğlu has been targeted by a growing number of what critics are saying spurious legal investigations.
Turkey Justice Minister Yilmaz Tunç said İmamoğlu was being investigated for the alleged crime of aiding and abetting a terrorist organization, namely the banned Kurdish militant group PKK. A second investigation involving 100 suspects was focused on allegations of bribery, extortion, corruption, aggravated fraud and illegally obtaining personal data for profit as part of criminal organization.